What's up, man? It's your boy, Watch Jimmy Ball.
It's your boy, Judah the Shooter.
And you watching... I was going to say Everyday Struggle. What's up, man? It's your boy, Watch Jimmy Ball.
It's your boy, Judah the Shooter.
And you watching Real Shooters Podcast. We actually got it.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
We're only like 5 minutes into the video.
Sure.
That clap was probably loud as hell on the mic, too.
It also wasn't really... It wasn't really... Yeah. Anyway.
So that intro was really interesting.
Interesting.
We got to do that every time.
I don't look forward to that one.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't. It's going to be interesting to see how many times we get it right.
How many times we actually do it.
We should only allow ourselves to do it one time. Like, that should be a one-take Jake thing. Like, if we don't get it right. Regardless if we don't get it right, we always got to put it in there. Like, we not telling y'all we going to do that. But we might.
But if you see it.
If you see it, you
don't
know.
think nothing of it.
Yeah.
Just run with it.
So, me and Judah both shoot videos. I primarily shot music videos for most of my career and then eventually branched off and started doing like commercials. I did some documentary work. We even did some reality TV here recently. And our podcast is simply going to be just kind of our expression of kind of the things that we go through behind the scenes. More of the funny moments, the crazy stuff. Huh?
Stuff that don't get talked about.
Yeah, the stuff that don't get talked about. Yeah, like
none of that.
But you get this, and we gonna show the video of some of the stuff that we like worked on too, and we gonna explain like what happened that day. Like people got threw up on, people got we got into fights, we guns got drawn.
I still would have quit.
You still would have quit.
Had I got thrown up on.
Yeah, if I'd have got thrown up on, I think I'd have quit too. We gotta wait, because that's a very specific. Yeah, when we get into that, bro. When we get into that episode, y'all gonna love that. Cause man, we had a ball in Texas. Oh man. Our Houston trip by far is one of it is one of the all-time highs of us shooting together. But let's get into it. We gonna kind of run this one a little different. We just gonna kind of talk. We're gonna vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's our first show, so we wanna get our juices flowing. We wanna
get our feet wet.
Yeah, you wanna get our feet. I don't wanna get my feet wet. I actually hate when my feet are wet. I sincerely hate. Like, you ever like stepped outside in slides and it was raining and your socks got wet?
That's unintentional though.
It don't matter. If my socks get wet, I'll be ready to fight.
See, when it's intentional, I don't feel that way. You wear socks in the pool?
No.
Do you or do you not?
Why would you intentionally... Hold on, wait. Why is your feet intentionally getting wet in socks?
Bro, you literally get in the pool with socks on.
Oh!
Your feet are wet.
You're saying that... Okay, but no, that's different. He said... Because one time we went swimming and it was around a bunch of people that I didn't really know and my feet ugly. So I'm not just getting in the pool with a bunch of people I don't know and my feet ugly, so I'm going to leave my socks on. That's a little different, though. That's like when the fat dude keep his shirt on, which I'm not fat no more. Like, I'm delivered.
You are not fat anymore.
I'm delivered.
You definitely are.
I'm delivered.
No.
But no, let's get into these topics before they say we rambling too much. Did I sneak this our reviewers?
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Shout out to y'all, though.
Shout out to y'all
for sure.
Hey, man, y'all getting our show right.
Yeah.
So, Judah, tell everybody a little bit about how you started, and I'm going to pretend like I'm paying attention, but I'm not. I'm going to be on Instagram.
All right. Well.
You can tell me, though, or should we tell the camera?
Well, you kind of know the story already.
I don't really know the story, though.
Between both of y'all.
Okay, yeah, I don't really know if I know. So I'm going to pretend right now, y'all get to see my acting debut, that I've never heard this story. And come on, we're going to do it. Let's run it. All right, this is how Judah got started. Take one. 2019.
Summer 2019.
It was summer 2019.
Dun, dun, dun. Cue music.
Yeah.
Anyway. Summer 2019, I was actually going to Indiana to pick up my niece with my sister. And then you were there, obviously. You lived there.
Yeah. We share a sister.
Yeah, we share a sister. Came to visit you. And the day I came to visit you, we went to shoot a music video.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be local.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, bro, we just going to go shoot a music video. You want to come? I was like, sure.
For those who don't know, which is a lot of people, Indiana exists. Number one, it exists. It's a place. And I used to live in Notre Dame, Indiana. So he pulled up to Notre Dame, Indiana, and before he knew it, we were
in Detroit.
With no warning.
Bro, somewhere else.
I said, yeah, we just gonna go shoot about an hour and a half, 2 hours away.
And I'm still thinking it's in the same state.
Nah.
No. We got a whole different
We pulled
state.
up in the D. Can I?
No,
I can't do that.
No.
In the D.
No. No. Just don't do that.
But no, was it a cool experience or like, what did you think?
Yeah, it was. Ultimately, it made me want to start shooting videos. Like that experience, even though it wasn't the best.
Hold on, wait. Start that line over. I'm working on my acting. Hold on, wait. Start that over. Okay. Ultimately, what?
Ultimately, it made me want to start shooting video.
It did. But no, like the first time you told me this, like I ain't gonna lie, I really thought that was dope. Like I was very. Like
touched?
Yeah, I was touched. Like I ain't no homo, you know what I mean? It's just like I didn't really know that I had any influence on your decision to start shooting videos.
Yeah, and it was more so it was inspiration. I watched it. I know your story more so, you know.
Okay.
Like so I was like,
Do you?
A little bit. No, I don't know your story how you got started, but I know like some of your challenges with starting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I know some of your challenges with starting and it didn't really deter you.
Yeah.
So that was also another thing that was like, yeah, bro, I can do this. Like, I don't really gotta go
I can be anything I want to be.
Yeah, I don't really gotta go the normal route. Even if this is what I want to do, I don't have to go the normal route to do it.
We can be Real Shooters Podcast. Be all you can be. Like, no,
bro,
no.
Anyway, it was inspirational. It was a great trip. Even though I recently just saw the music video.
You just recently?
Recently.
It's been over a year.
It's been over a year, and it was my first time watching it.
So, I mean, you know, what did you think?
I loved it. I loved the video.
We're going to show some of the clips of the video, y'all, so y'all can see it real quick.
I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to leave the rest of the comments alone. But I love the video.
Yo, it was a really weird moment in that video where we like randomly ran up on this girl who was getting out of an Escalade and was like, can you be in the video? It was super aggressive. Not us. As in, me and him didn't walk over there. It was the rappers who randomly walked over there. And it was weird. It was definitely weird. But it made the video tight. It was a dope moment in the video. And
it
she
helped.
like...
It definitely helped.
And she had the model vibes. Like, she really like turned it on real quick. Yeah.
She came out the truck.
What y'all can't see, though, is that it's a dude off camera standing on the other side of that truck.
Yeah.
Like, hurry up.
So waiting on you to go inside. Come on.
Right. I don't know if it was her dude or if
he was just impatient.
He wasn't happy with what was happening. And I don't know if it was because it was his truck or his girl, but my bad. I mean, once she said, I started shooting my shots. Like, you got to get the...
You shouldn't have agreed if you had somewhere to be.
Which that video was shot, because I think I'm going to be the tech guy. Like, I'm going to be the guy that, like, really... Because I would say, like, Jew is more into, like, current events and, like, the things that are happening right now. And I be having my head so far into the cameras. Yeah, you thought it was going to be bad, didn't you? Nah, it'd be so far into the camera world and, like, the industry and what's going on that I do kind of lose track of where we're at in real life. But we shot that one on the FS5. We shot it on the 18 to 35 Sigma. I think we actually took a 120D down there when we drove with, like, the light dome. It was really cool. Like, and we got a good look out of it. I think that was around the time, actually, where I was starting to get better, too. Like, because I have a bunch of videos before that one that y'all can check out on my YouTube page, Watch Jimmy Ball. That all sucked. Like, they was real bad, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Man, I don't know. I was watching them last night. Bro. Dude, I think that...
From just a year ago, you got videos older than a year that are
I think a year is kind of that where I got on the cusp of like actually knowing what I was doing versus just kind of
doing it.
Yeah, like I was just picking up the camera. I would get lucky every once in a while and I would have a good shot, but I didn't really know how to cultivate a good shot on purpose.
Technically sound.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of people disagree that you even need to be technically sound. Like, they say go off feeling as a whole, but for me, learning, you know what I'm saying, the difference between soft and hard light. And I know that's like super embarrassing to say for most people, but it's like, I was shooting for a long time before I knew what the quality of light was. Like, I was just kind of running it. Like, let's get this money. Shoot, you want me to shoot? I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Right. Me and I was driving my little Charger there. That's before R.I.P. my baby, man, my white girl, man. I love you, man.
Facts. I agree, though. I could totally say I wouldn't say I'm more so in the same boat because I have you. Oh. You know what I'm saying? But it's similar. Yeah. It was, you know. Mm-hmm. It was just like, yeah, bro. You want me to shoot it? Cool. I'm here. That's it. Yeah. That's it.
But eventually you just start to develop more and more, like, I would say language. Like, I look at filmmaking like a language. Like, eventually you develop more words. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, this is what we're doing? I know what word to use in this particular instance. Right. Like, and that's just kind of how it developed for me. And I'm assuming I guess it developed like that for everybody. I don't know. Okay. Some people just came out the womb shooting on a Red or an Alexa and just was amazing from the beginning, like Edgar. Shout out to Edgar, man.
Shout out. Super shout out.
Man, he is heat.
He's really one of the only videographers and directors like I follow.
Oh man, that means you're loafing.
I didn't say he's the only. Oh, okay. But he's one of the only. Like other people, I don't really get too deep into it, but him and Blank Square, they doing their thing.
Yeah, they are definitely going crazy. So, kind of backtracking a little bit, the way I started was very similar to the way Juice started. The person I would say that motivated me was this dude in Fort Wayne named Zach Briggs. Mm-hmm. He had shot like this music video for me, which I'm not putting on the screen. That will not be put in this video. I want y'all to know if y'all looking for B-roll to pop up of the music video that I did, guess what? Nah. Yeah, I used to be a recording artist though. But so I wanted to make music videos for my team. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have a lot of money. So I decided to take the money that I did have and go get a bank loan. Like, I know it sounded like I was going to go buy a camera. No, I didn't. I went and got a bank loan.
I went and got a little cheap camera.
No. I took out a loan and messed my credit up a little bit. That's word to you young videographers. It's definitely not worth messing your credit up for. Just get what you can afford. But I took out like a $4,000 loan. I bought my first MacBook Pro, a Canon T3i, and like 2 lenses. Mm-hmm. And man, I just hit the ground running. I just tried. Like I was literally one of those. I was taking pictures. I was doing videos. Like eager. I think my first music video, I only got paid like $250. Yeah. And it was for this dude named Benzo the Realist. Matter of fact, he was my first client. And he was super cool, like, and it just, from there, I just kind of started to grow, and I remember shooting for years, and then eventually quitting my job. Well, not really quitting, I got fired, okay? we gotta establish that I got fired. I did get fired, but they didn't have a reason to fire me, they just didn't like the way, like, I would go do my work. Mm-hmm. I worked at the hospital when I was doing housekeeping, and I would go clean my area, and then I'd go hide somewhere and edit music videos. And like I was making just as much off of music videos as I was at my job. So when they finally let me go, I went home at that time and just told my BM like, yo, I'm not getting another job. I'm just finna rock this thing out. And I think like the next week I went to Miami. It was really like a movie, bro.
Yeah, it was instant.
It was an instant like win for me. Like I really felt like this is what I was supposed to be doing. This is where I was supposed to be going. And man, it was dope. I can understand why somebody would want to do videos for sure.
Absolutely, especially with like you said, like the right person showing them the way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody who's dope. Quick. Yeah, inspiration quick.
Like, oh man, this is what I can do.
What I can do this.
Now the flip side of that is like they inspire you, and then you do it yourself, and you're like,
and you're nowhere near as good as they are.
Yeah,
and you'd be like, mine don't.
And it's
like
hard,
that. Man. What?
I ain't gonna lie, like I think a lot of people think videos is easy. Like I see a lot of people now, they buy cameras
and think you just hold the camera.
Yeah.
They really just think it's that. They think it's just holding the camera. I thought it was that too though. I ain't gonna hold you.
You did?
I thought it was that. I knew it came with a little bit more.
I watched him do so much for my video that I knew it wasn't just that. Like, I had watched him bring the fog machine out. And I know y'all still expecting these clips to pop up, but they're not coming. Like he had a fog machine. We had a dude in a gorilla costume.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Comment below if you... I'll put out a challenge. If you can find my music video on YouTube, because it's still there, just comment below and say, I saw the video. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, because I'm not... Dude, I've never shared that thing again.
We need a screenshot.
No, we don't.
I need some proof.
Why are you trying to give me what?
I need some proof. If you find a video, send it to me. At one Shootas Shoota on Instagram.
Wow.
1 JUDAHSHOO.
Oh, you spelling stuff now. My bad.
Please send it. DM it to me. Just DM me the link. Because I ain't seen it either.
Oh,
I gotta see it.
I
gotta see it.
Oh, I hate you so much.
I promise I gotta see it.
So what was our first shoot where you felt like you were like actually involved in helping? Like you were like, okay, I'm not just here. I'm actually doing something.
Okay, it was after you moved here. Blake. Shout out Blake Bash.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out Blake Bash. Definitely the bro.
Yeah, Blake's video when we did Jedi Destiny.
Oh.
Even though
that one can definitely be put on the screen. Here you go. Sure.
Even though I never touched the camera that day. Setting up lights, reflectors, just being involved. You know what I'm saying?
You were also real involved in the pre-production. A lot of people sleep on the pre-production, but we had a full conversation about what we kind of wanted to see happen.
And how we was going to go about doing it.
You booked the model.
I did. And the Airbnb.
So you got us still okay. We did not shoot it at Airbnb. We shot it somewhere else. Because you're not allowed to shoot it in Airbnb.
I got the location.
You got
and
the
I
location.
got
the model. Yeah. And I think that shoot turned out dope as crap. Like I still use that shoot in my demo reel to this day. Like I really think that we had found something. And I think from that day is kind of what made it for me like solidify. Like, okay, now I got a partner. I got a teammate. Because before then I was definitely just doing all of this stuff by myself.
Right, so which I don't see how you did.
I mean,
on the level you're doing it by yourself is weird.
I did have an editor. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Mariah. Mariah's been my girl from day one. You know what I'm saying? Not day one, but like I think I got an editor maybe like after I was 4 or 5 years into my career. Maybe like 5 years into my career, because me and her have been working together for the last 3 years. Mm-hmm. So that mean I got it in like 6 years, because I've been doing it for 9 years now. So
gotcha.
Yeah, and she came on and she had no idea how to edit a music video. And it was like, if you would teach me, I'd do it. And I said, well, I'm going to pay you less, but I'll show you how to do it. And then eventually you'll be at the point where you're good and you'll get paid. And so you can go work for anybody. I feel like I'm a pretty good teacher.
I'll let you slide on that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, definitely having a teammate and just somebody to be like, okay, now we can go tackle these shoots together. Mm-hmm. And then we eventually ended up adding Squirt. Mm-hmm. And he came on as kind of like a producer and kind of handled some of the logistics. We had Claire, who was doing behind the scenes, blah, blah, blah.
Behind the scenes photography.
Yeah, how you say it?
Behind the scenes
Behind the high. How would Young Thug say it?
Behind the scenes photography.
Oh, man. Yeah. So, yeah, once we got here, like, because, we did end up moving to Atlanta. And once we got here, I definitely think that was another, like, point for me, too. And I'm going to keep doing this until I feel like I got it right.
No, I think you should stop.
You think I should stop?
Stop.
What if I pass it to you?
I don't want it.
Wow. I don't want it. Wow. On camp, you gonna do me like that, bro? I quit. I can't do this.
I don't know how you were doing it on this type of level with as much gear and stuff that you have by yourself.
Yeah.
What?
I have a bad back.
Crazy. That's crazy to think about.
Yes,
but
definitely.
You also did show me like what you can do with less, because the location wasn't like extravagant. No,
it wasn't. We had a very simple apartment for sure for that shoot.
Yeah,
and we just kind of picked our spots.
Right, like, and then finding a model somewhat last minute.
You know what I forgot about? That main shot of him in the bedroom. I was shooting from in the closet.
In the closet. That's like, where ideas like that from, bro. You're like, I would never thought of this.
I can stand in the closet and shoot.
In the closet, bro.
Yeah, no, like, let's just say Judas the bed. I was in the closet shooting towards the bed because that was the best vantage point. Like, I was trying to create some depth in the room. I think we threw up like a blue light. And then we had the 120D as a softbox going as well. And then I think I used that lamp as his key light. That lamp that was like right next to the side of the bed. Yeah. That was kind of, I liked it that
My favorite shot was outside on the balcony.
It was? Yeah, my favorite shot was him driving in the car. That was all natural light.
That too. I forgot about that one.
I think I was in the trunk.
He was in the trunk. I was driving.
I ain't gonna lie. We have done the me in the trunk thing
a lot.
So many times.
A lot. You ain't been here that long. We've done it a lot.
Dude, I had been doing this since the beginning of my career. I remember at one point I was shooting an Elkhart, and this is like my first shooting Elkhart. I had never shot an Elkhart before. And I was hanging out the door of my car. Like it was open and I was hanging out the passenger side door while like Squirt was driving.
Oh, you nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're nuts.
Oh yeah. I was like
the trunk is a lot safer.
I didn't learn about the trunk until later.
Yeah. Even I did that for one of my shoots, and I don't even have that kind of trunk. Like I don't even have that much trunk space. Yeah. But I made sure I was in the trunk.
Can we show a picture of your car and you sitting in the trunk? Can we go outside with the phone and like take a picture of you sitting in the trunk?
I'll do it.
That's hilarious.
We could do it.
That's hilarious.
Definitely was in the trunk for that one.
Oh man.
For Canary, shout out Canary.
Shout out Canary.
Her music video 40.
Man, that video was fire too. We need to do a whole episode where we kind of break down like some of our different videos. Like could we? What y'all think, man? Do y'all think we should do like episodes where we like bring our own work on and we just kind of break it down and we go back and forth? Like he can ask me questions about why did I do what I did. I can ask him questions about why he did what he did. I think that'd be dope.
I like it. Even if they don't, I like it.
Oh, well, yeah. I think as a creator, you have to get to the point where you like your own work regardless of if somebody else validates it for you.
I feel that. I definitely feel that. I think I'm still getting over that, though.
Right.
I'm still at that point where it's like, yeah, bro, everybody didn't like that as much as I liked it.
Right. So, you know, and I think it's a reasonable thing to identify when other people are like, yeah, bro, that wasn't, like, constructive criticism is cool, is what I'm saying.
Right. No, I get that part.
But it's like, you still should have some sense of confidence and pride and accomplishment that, hey, I got up off my butt and did it. Like, man, there's a lot of people out here who saying they want to shoot. Like, I know people who bought cameras and just let them sit for 2 years.
Yeah. That was actually, I keep that pretty quiet. That was, like, one of my main things that I was like, I don't want that to be the case for me. Like, I don't ever want that to be the case. I don't want to look up 2 years and be like, yeah, bro, I ain't touched my camera since 2020. You know?
Right.
Like, I don't want it. I don't want
What
that.
do you think happens when people, like, why do people do that?
More so, I think they become complacent. Like, they're already doing something before they picked up the camera.
Right.
So it's easier for them to, like, fall back into that role of what they were doing already. You know? Basically, it's hard to pick up a new skill.
Right.
And now I don't have time for my new skill.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
That's rough.
I more so think that's what it is. I don't really see any other ways that could be.
I think for a lot of people in my world is that I see people be like, oh man, I want to hustle, right? Mm-hmm. I don't want to sell drugs. I don't want to do something negative, but I do want to hustle. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna take this money and buy me a camera. I stumbled across a camera. Mm-hmm. I'm going to shoot for a little bit, and it's not going to come out like I'm expecting. It's not going to be what I thought. I'm not going to get clients as fast as I wanted.
You're right. I didn't think about that. They might get deterred by it.
Yeah, you get deterred real, like, man, bro, it's like, even like for me right now where I'm like in a space where I feel like I'm trying to level up, like I want more responsibility. I want my clients to trust me with more. Mm-hmm. And it's detrimental sometimes when you get them 10 a.m. meetings. Yeah. And got to talk to clients who just aren't qualified for your time. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but they just...
No comment.
Yeah. We should make definitely an episode about
clientele?
Clientele. Just the nuances of dealing with... Yeah, I got some terrible stories.
What?
I got some horror stories. For sure.
Wait. Not gonna tell the story. But do you remember how we had to divide, like, we had to create an escape plan? When we was in Florida? With you know who?
Oh.
Had to get a whole escape plan going.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah,
we did have to come up with a plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. He threw his shirt and was like, somebody get that.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway. Oh, man, it was bad. That was super bad.
It was real bad.
And not to make it an insider, we had a client that we was dealing with, and we went out of town with him, and Man, you gotta watch how you treat people. Like people, especially artists. I feel like artists get into this headspace where they'll get to treating you like the help.
Right. Like I'm not doing you a service as well.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you're paying me, but I'm doing you a service.
Right. You're paying me for my service.
Yeah. So not to be a mule or
none of that extra stuff. We're not doing none of that.
No, that ain't it.
So yeah, I definitely think that. But I don't know, man. I think we done talked enough.
I think so too.
I think we probably done got on somebody's nerves somewhere.
Absolutely. And I love it.
I love it too.
I love it.
I'm so excited. Yeah. I hope we get on people's nerves more often.
All the time.
Yeah. We plan on probably dropping like once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week. That's what we going for. Okay, maybe 2 times. Maybe once every 2 weeks.
No.
Once a week. Oh, here you go. That, bro, he didn't show up last time.
I'm here now.
So next time he don't show up, y'all want me to just shoot it without him or?
I'm here now.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
I'm here.
So yeah, man. Once again, this is your boy Watch Jimmy Ball.
And your boy Judah the Shooter.
And y'all watching Real Shooters Podcast. You messed it up again.
It happens.
We already told him that we weren't gonna do it.